Police in Rivers State asked residents to ignore the 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. COVID-19 containment curfew imposed by Governor Wike and instead honor the 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. protocol stipulated by federal government. The police command in Rivers, in response to residents' complaint, said Wednesday that it was lawful. It works with the federal curfew in the face of the conflict with the declared by that was declared by the state government. Police Public Relations Officer PPRO Rivers Command Nnamdi Omoni said both federal and the state governments in Rivers have a common goal of ensuring safety and peace with curfew, but it is elementary and commonsensical that when a state law conflicts with federal law, the federal law overrides the state law, though the intent of the state law is in consonance with that of the federal government. If the federal government says 10 p.m. should be the curfew time, then we should work with the federal government order. He said the police were bound to abide by the curfew fixed by federal government, urging any resident who feels his rights breached under the circumstance to call and relay such complaint to the police authorities in the state. Okay. Well, if this is what we are getting, be rest assured that by the time this man will come out, the people will start talking about, oh, yes, Wike has started, oh, yes, Wike has started, oh, this and this and that. If we talk about that, then what about this church opening? The federal government said all churches should be opened, giving them guidelines, but the Lagos state government said initially, no, that we don't want to go by that, but we know what we have had, the meetings we've had with the religious leaders, and we cannot open, for now. That was what the governor, the state government, Lagos state government said. So what now happens? Why did they not tell us then that the federal government laws overrides whatever, so the state does not have the right to do whatever? I don't understand, because we have a lot of laws, a lot of things that the state government has done, very, very crucial policy or law they have put in place, even compared to this coffee, because this coffee is really nothing to me. So if the state had had opportunity of enacting law or putting some things in place before now, so what is now coffee that you want to now brag? I don't understand. Maybe lawyers will be able to tell us, but as a layman, we will just see it and say, okay, it does not make sense. So what is now the work of the job of the state government? If the state government cannot say this is what I want for my people, that it has to come from federal. So is it part of a, what do they call it? Is it concurrent list, Abi, Resudia, whatever list they always talk about? So before you know it again, you are going to be hearing from this man now. I hope and I pray that the residents should not just go and do whatever they want to do, because at the end of the day, you are going to risk your life, because the police cannot protect you. See the herdsmen issue happening, they can't do anything. No wonder, maybe that is why they are taking taking order from the government or from the federal government. They can't even arrest these herdsmen, because herdsmen now, they are the problem that we are having. They can't arrest them, they can't do anything to them. You can imagine, we want to cause problem between the government, the state government, and the residents. It's not going to go well. Those who have their lives to protect, they should not just listen to those police. In my opinion, I don't know whether they are right according to law, but let's hear what people are saying. What do I know? Someone says, I have been waiting for this good news. Wike is simply wicked to his people. Okay, then go and disobey. Then go and disobey the state order. Now make we see her yeye country where yeye citizens. Okay, with yeye citizens. Okay, you are talking out of point. Does it mean you lack understanding? Okay, God bless you for that, saying that okay, this one is coming from this one now from those people with the other side. They say yes, it's a good thing that Wike should be dealt with, and somebody is seeing it as a good news. Okay, order from federal government, state government is not a legit one. Please, Governor Wike Coffee, park one side. May God use you. Okay. Wike, how many times I called you? You are going too far. Why are you power drunk like this? You want to lay down rules again, even for the federal government, even as you are a lawyer by profession. Let not your stubbornness and over political power mislead and suffer Rivers people. I warned you. Someone says, why are you people so cheap? Tell me which of the northern states did this federal government venture into their affairs? Why Rivers? Remember they have been struggling to take over the state since election, but they failed. People of Rivers support Wike for your good. Let them go and stop the killings in Borno, Adamawa, Southern Kaduna, Katsina, and so. They want to destroy the peace you are enjoying in Rivers State. Don't give them a chance. The question is all about law. It's not about law. Whether the federal government in this case supersede that of the state in this particular case. That's what I'm talking about. But if you want to look at it, in the other way around, we have never seen. Why is it that it's only south that we always see this flexing of muscle? When when they talked about this lockdown, when they talk about people should sit down at home, majority of the people, especially from Kano and Kaduna, they came out, they say no, that they don't want to go on lockdown, this and this and that. Did we see any police people or security people go there and be shooting them? But if it happens in the south, you will see that they will deploy battalions to those areas and begin to do a manner of things. How many people did you see that police people kill during a lockdown in the north? The lockdown was not even effective. It wasn't effective. They know where they want to flex their muscle. Lagos, Ogun, and Abuja. They know, and that is why they are really, really. I'm not saying that maybe the state governor should disobey the federal law, which all of them know about. But the question is that when these people came out in their numbers, the northerners came out in their numbers that they are not going to, they don't want lockdown. And you could see lockdown was not effective there. They were coming out and nobody, you could not even see police, putting tear gas in their faces. No, you won't see it. Or maybe they will arrest somebody though. Where were you going that lockdown is in place? Did you see them arrest anybody? No, they didn't arrest anybody. But when it comes to the southern part of the country, that is when they will not be quoting law for you. But let us see what Wike is going to come out with. Okay, but the same federal government gave state governments the right to modify exactly the enforcement in their own state according to local situations. This is why people are calling for state police to avoid divided loyalty by the federal police. If a governor cannot use the police in his area to enforce his policies, what then is the police doing in the state? Please, let's keep politics aside and take care of our people. Yes, because I was giving what is it called, the example of what happened in Lagos State when the federal government said that the churches can open, and they said they can modify it. Exactly, that was what they said. At least I forgot that, and that's why I say yes, that they can do it based on what they feel again. But as for them, they've done their part. But you have the what is it called? You have the right to put things in place according to what you feel that is good for your people. Why coming out again and the police saying this and this and that? Like somebody say, if you like, go and disobey, and which I've said, if you like, go and disobey. You see that Wike on his own will do the needful. People should not just listen to all these police because they will not even protect you. Are they there to protect you? This is confusion. Police should align with the state government to know what is good for the state. And the police people, they were talking that yes, everybody, both the federal and the state, they are gearing towards the same thing, to protect lives and property. So then if the government or the governor is doing that, then why are you criticizing him? Why are you not going against what he's saying, since what he's saying is to protect the people? So okay, someone say, Wike, you are wicked. Stop that nonsense and obey the federal government. You are ordinary governor. Ordinary governor. Is it the federal government that put him there, or the same people that put him there? Why doing is right, giving the support, please elsewhere you regret. By the time terrorists take position in your state, you personally will run and leave that state for herdsmen. Okay, simple. The harassment is too much. God bless you, Mr. Commissioner. Okay, Mr. Policeman, please don't bring problem into River State. Governor Wike is elected and being chief security officer in the state. Your so-called federal government don't have power to control him. Your useless federal government that discriminates. The federal government that cannot even talk about your S-men. They are telling you that your borders are porous and they cannot stop anybody. They can't stop S-men. Okay. Someone say, okay, I pity those that will fall this law in Rivers State because of the federal government will come for your rescue. You have died already. Okay, before they will come, yeah, federal government, river people, make una get sense for once because this so-called federal government didn't remember you people when sharing money and food items but suddenly remember you people to incite you people against your own governor. This is a very valid point. When they were sharing this thing, they didn't come to Rivers at all. People that were not on lockdown, they went to Katsina, they went to Kano, all of those places, they started sharing money. But they didn't go to Lagos, they didn't go to, what is it called? They didn't go to Ogun State that the federal government put to this in that. What did they do? No, they didn't do all those things. Oh my goodness. What kind of a country are we? Where have we really found ourselves? It's unfortunate. So guys, let us hear your opinion on this matter. Thank you.